नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो. Let us see today the new numericals on oscillations from 13 to 15, means 13, 14 and 15. So let us start for the numerical number 13. A simple pendulum performs SHM of period 4 seconds. So period is given, period of that pendulum is 4 seconds. How much time after crossing the mean position will the displacement of the bob be? 1/3 of its amplitude. So time t is asked to find when that particle crosses the mean position, and displacement is 1/3 of its amplitude. So this is the given data, and the important thing is that when that particle crosses the mean position, then we know that alpha is 0, means when the particle crosses the mean position, means when it is at mean position, the initial phase epoch is 0. So let us see how to solve this numerical. We know that x is equals to a sine omega t plus alpha. This is our general formula, but here alpha is 0. So let us take it as a sine, let us take this a as capital A sine omega t. For amplitude, let us take symbol as big A. Now let us put the values which are given. Displacement x is 1/3 of that amplitude A sine. We can write this omega as 2 pi by t into small t. Now this amplitude A and this A gets cancelled. Now what remains over here? Sine of this 2 pi t upon t is equals to 1/3. Now put the value of this big T, and it is 4 seconds. So 2 pi upon 4 into small t is equals to 1/3. 2 1 is 2, 2 2s are 4. So sine of pi t upon 2 is equals to 1/3. Pi by 2 into t is equal to 1/3. 1/3 means 0.3333. If you see the reciprocal of 3.0 in your log table, then you get the answer 0.3333. Now the question is asked to find this time t. So let us take the inverse. So pi by 2 into t is equals to sine inverse of this 0.3333. Now in natural sine column of your log table, see the inverse of 0.3333, and that inverse comes to be 19.5 degree. You can see that inverse in your natural sine column of log table. So pi by 2 upon t is equals to 19.5 degree. Now this degree is to be converted in radian. How it is to be converted? We know that 180 degree means pi radian. So 19.5 degree means how much radian? Just multiply, cross multiply with each other. 19.5 into pi divided by 180. Means if you multiply this 19.5 by pi by 180, then it gets converted into radian, degree to radian. So let us multiply this 19.5 by pi by 180. So the left side remains as it is, pi by 2 into t. This pi and this pi gets cancelled. So we want to find time t. Time t is equals to 19.5 into 2 divided by 180. So the answer is, if you do the number log calculations, then you will get the answer as 0.2166 second. So this is finally the answer of the time t. This is the first numerical, that is number 30. Now next one, numerical number 14. A simple pendulum of length 100 centimeter. So L is given 100 centimeter means 1 meter. So we can write this as 1 meter. Find the restoring force means F. F is asked to find. F is equals to question mark on its bob of mass. Mass is given 50 gram. You can convert this gram into kilogram by multiplying it 10 raised to minus 3. We can write this as 5 into 10 raised to minus 2 kilogram by adjusting 1 0. When the displacement of the mean position is from the mean position is x is equals to 3 centimeter. So centimeter can be converted in meter by multiplying 10 raised to minus 2 meter. So this is the given data. Now let us see how to find the restoring force F. We know that the general formula for restoring force F is equals to mass into acceleration. In the topic simple pendulum, we have seen that this acceleration A is equals to G upon L into x with negative sign. Actually here there is a negative sign, but forget about the direction, consider only this magnitude. So let us put this value of A here. F is equals to m into G upon L into x. Now put all the values which are given. Value of m is 5 into 10 raised to minus 2. 5 into 10 raised to minus 2 into G 9.8 divided by L, that is 1 meter, into x 3 into 10 raised to minus 2. This 10 raised to minus 2 and this 10 raised to minus 2, it becomes 10 raised to minus 4, and 5 into 9.8 into 3, it becomes 147. Therefore F is equals to 1.47 into 10 raised to minus 2 Newton. This is the final answer. Next numerical number 15. Find the change in length of a second pendulum if acceleration due to gravity at the place changes from 9.75 meter per second square to 9.8 meter per second square. Here the value of G initially is G1 9.75 meter per second square, and after it becomes G2 is equals to 9.8 meter per second square. So in short, the value of G in this case increases. Here the formula for length of a second pendulum L is equals to G upon pi square. So G1 is initially 9.75 and finally it becomes 9.8, means G value of G increases. So if G increases, so length also increases. So there is an increase in length here in this case, but the answer is given decreases by. So you have to make correction here. Answer is written here decreases by. So you have to make correction in this case. Instead of decreases, you have to write here increases. Increases by. So let us see how to find that increase in length. Here L1 is equals to G1 upon pi square, initial length, and L2 is equals to G2 upon pi square, final length. Now final length is more than initial length, therefore L2 minus L1, final minus initial means bigger minus smaller, G2 upon pi square minus G1 upon pi square. So we can write this as pi square is LCM G2 minus G1. G2 is 9.8 and G1 is 9.75. Pi square is 9.87. You can see the value of pi square in your log table. Then its answer is 9.87. You can put that value of pi square directly here. So if you subtract this, then we get 0.05 divided by 9.87. and if you do the number of calculations of this ratio, then we get increase in length is equals to L2 minus L1 is equals to 5.065 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. This is our final answer. So okay, we completed numerical number 13, 14 and 15. Okay, thank you.